For this video, I'm going to show you how to find this. In order to get here, I went over to the western suburb of Westlake and entered via the QLD Trail, which is found on Ballarton Street, just here. When I got to this park thing, I walked down here until I reached these bridges just along here. Because I've come across from the Ballarton Street side, there are two little bridges. There's that one, and then there's this tree here. And there's like a little tiny track that goes off the side, just over here. And then it comes up, and we walk up and around. And our cave is just over here. Let me show you. You look at this cave, right? It's quite a decent sized one. But then you turn around, just over here, directly in front of it is the Brisbane River. You imagine back in the day what it was like. You'd go down there, you'd be fishing, you'd be catching fresh fish. You'd drag it up here, you'd cook it. And this is where you'd be living for the night. Actually, there's something really, really cool about that, actually. Location, location, location. Now, I could sit in the back of this cave and I could set my camera outside and you could see me sitting in it. And or I could point it around and say it's about this big, but that doesn't really tell you anything, because for all you know, I could actually be a midget or someone who's very short. So therefore you wouldn't actually know. So why don't we use this? Now, if I wander in here, I find a rock somewhere. This one here. And we pop it up against the back of the cave like that. And then I use my tape measure and I say, pop that on there. Like this. Now, we look here, give or take maybe 5 centimeters, we can show how far back it goes. I want to just do something else. I reckon what I'll do is, I'll stick my bag up there and I'll tie a string to it, and then I'll throw the string down and use it as a plumb bob, and we'll be able to work out actually how far back this cave goes. So there you go, it's about 3.2 meters to the end, from one end to the other, from the front to the back. Give maybe about 5 centimeters on top of that, because it's affixed to a rock over there that doesn't really touch the ends. It's about 5 centimeters back. Now, if I measured from the front part, that wouldn't really give us the widest part of this cave, because I suppose the widest part of our caves goes from here to actually over there. So I'll get a rock and I'll stick it in there, and we'll bring our tape measure across to here, and that should give us the widest part of this cave. My measurements came to about 3.65 meters across. However, with this you need to plus about 20 centimeters because it was affixed to a rock that was about 20 centimeters away from the wall. If you were wondering the distance between the cave floor to the cave ceiling, it was about 1.6 meters. Anyway, if you liked that video, please like, share and subscribe. Cheers! Thanks.